Good morning, brothers, sisters, islanders. Thank you again for coming out this morning. In all honesty, I didn't know what to write for this morning because what can we say that hasn't already been said before so many times? The genocide continues and it is now being exported to Lebanon as Israel seeks to build its greater Israel. Netanyahu promising to become a new superpower. And we are over a month into the illegal genocidal war being waged against Iran, perpetrated by the same reckless war criminals, Israel and the United States, with military support to the UK. Despite what comes out of Starmer's mouth, US B-52s are being loaded with a deadly cargo at RAF Fairfield in Gloucester and Diego Garcia Air Base in the Indian Ocean. B-52s are raining down terror upon the Iranian people as a neo-Nazi Hegseth promises death and destruction day and night with no rules of engagement that he refers to as woke warfare. The US and Israel following their modus operandi that we have seen for many, many years, but particularly the last over 2.5 years in Gaza, are striking schools, hospitals, Red Crescent centers, just enacting the same criminal doctrine employed upon the civilian population of Gaza. At the same time, our politicians and mainstream media continue to gaslight us and tell us that those that started this war, this illegal war of aggression, are the ones defending themselves. And we watch as religious leaders around the alleged paedophile and rapist, Donald Trump, claim that he has been anointed by Jesus to usher in Armageddon and the rapture. And yet we are told that the religious extremists are the ones that are in Iran. This despite Iran not having started a war in hundreds of years and having a long-standing fatwa on nuclear weapons, seeing them as enemies of life. Now, we don't need to like the Iranian government or agree with the Iranian government to understand that what is being done to them is wrong. And more than that, it ushers in the end of international law. It ushers in the end of any rules of engagement and of any rules-based order that we were told existed, that had been created and implemented in order to protect us all. We need to understand this. International law is gone. We are now living in barbarism and all that brings. And the problem is that too many people think this doesn't affect them because it's not us that's being bombed. And yet, probably a lot of you will already know that we are going to feel the economic impact of this very shortly. Because of globalization, whether we like it or not, all of our lives are inextricably linked. And when international law is being destroyed, the precedent that sets puts every single one of us in danger. Because it means that any other state can wage a war of aggression. The rules are gone. It could be us and our children next. And this is why it's so important that we continue to stand up to hold our light, to be the conscience of Jersey, to keep holding up that mirror. It's really, really important that we continue to do that. And whether we are a big group or a small group, it does not matter. It matters to those who are the victims of this crime against humanity, of this war of aggression, of these crimes of imperialism and colonialism that have destroyed and decimated us as human beings for so many years. We all need to wake up and understand that we must unite. We must hold our grounds. We must force our politicians to reinstate our human and civil rights. remembering, as I've said so many times before, that what we allow to be done to other, we allow to be done to ourselves. So I'm just going to invite John up now to share some words. And thank you. I'm sorry, I feel quite in despair today. That's the honest situation. But our words count.